Strongly bullish SRM stock is still holding the gains, or rather the strength it began to build up as of the 11th of this month, June 2025, up as you can see in this pre-market session of today, the 23rd of June, 9.96%. Let's see now. We had projections as of 16th or thereabout. We had projections of 11.29 that has since printed. Yeah, 11.29 has printed since. 15.57, 20.05, those are now the next targets. Okay, so we have here, this is the daily chart. High prices have continued to print. We don't have upper projections, rather, we have a down projection of 0.5220. Let's see what we have on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, let's see what we have. The extrapolation of its all of its moving averages, as a matter of fact, is that lower prices will begin to print in this session. That is today, the 23rd of June. Yeah, lower prices will begin to print, going all the way down to 2.02 by Wednesday, the 2nd of July. No guarantee that that will be the case. Let's see what the projections are saying. We have down projection of 1.1. Let's see what the 3-hour chart is indicating. The 3-hour chart is equally extrapolating lower prices. Upper projection, let's see Fibonacci projections. We have 1.1. It's a downward projection. Let's look at the 2-hour chart. On the 2-hour chart as well, lower prices are extrapolated. Let's see what we have. We have 10.99. It's still a downward projection. Let's look at the 1-hour chart. Okay, we have downward projections as well: 5.36, 6.44, 8.20. Okay, let's look at the 1-minute chart. We have, what do we have here? We have 12.11. So this is the 1-minute chart. We have 12.18, 12.26, 12.32 on the 1-minute chart. On the 2-minute chart, let's see what we have. We have, topmost projection here is 12.81. The least is 11.8, 11.74. So the projections go from 11.4, 11.74, 11.88, 12.11, 12.51, 12.74, 12.89 on this 2-minute chart. Let's see what's going on the 3-minute chart. We have 12.95, same sort of projections. Let's see what we let's come back to the 4-hour chart. The stock is now back into its price channel. It's contracting. So even though it's 9.15%, it has actually, it could have, it's actually printed higher prices. We have the intraday high of 13.32 printed on yesterday's 22nd of June. That was yesterday, Sunday. Okay. Yeah, so it's come back into its price channel. Maybe the contraction may continue. We can see where it is on its market grid here on using the wave tech indicators. Let's see where it is in its market grid. So it's at 11.22, 11.12.01. So it's it's still right inside its market grid. So just between the resistance and support zone. So yeah, it is quite neutral. It's trading neutrally in its market grid. So it could go either direction. It could spring further. It could retrace. It could contract. Algos are suggesting it may begin to print lower prices. There's no guarantee that that will be the case. Um, yeah, let's see. We can also validate things by looking at the price pressure momentum one. It's going to give us an indication of its moving averages. Okay, so it's strong trend mode. Everything is strongly bullish. You can see that trend mode is from 0.25. You can see these derivatives are all very high. So the second derivative 122.1715 is indicating that strength is very high. The odds of it pulling back doesn't look likely. So even though the algos are extrapolating lower prices, the angle of attack of its moving average is indicating that maybe if the stock pulls back, it's still going to remain above its 10 period moving average. Yeah, still, I mean, these values are very high, but they can still change. They can still change. So let's see the ppm2. The ppm2 measures the angle of attack of its 21 period moving average. Let's see what it's indicating. Yeah, equally very strong figures. Very strong figures. Yeah, so the probability that it will remain above its 21 period moving average is very high. Yeah, and there's no indication that it is losing momentum at all, even though graphically it's doing so, but it's just relative to what it has done before. Okay, let's look at the ppm3. That's a medium term indicator. Yeah, equally the same. So the probability that it will remain above its 40-day moving average is very high. Yeah. Okay, let's see now. We can see all the values are very high, very high. 71 is way high. The basic is 0.25, but this is at 72.1289. That's just an indication of how the amount of strength the stock has printed of late. So that's was that 21 I looked at. Okay, let's look at the ppm 200. Yeah, that is equally the case as well. Okay, I have ppm 3 and ppm 2 and 200. Yeah, okay, that's equally the case. So all indications suggest that the stock will still remain above all of its moving averages. Yeah, let's look at 21. Okay, let's see what's going on in terms of what's going on in the markets. Doesn't look aggressive. Doesn't even look like we have a lot of shares crossing the tape. Yeah, liquidity doesn't look that fantastic. Let's see what we have here. The volume in this session. Let's see. Okay, 491,073. So no, 491,730. So yeah, see what you make of SRM. We have projections of let's get those projections again. We have 11.29 has printed already. Yes, 11.29. Yes, has printed. 15.57, 20.05. Those are the next targets. So thank you very much for watching this video.